Right, so we're in South Wigston Test Centre again. The examiner's just checked my eyesight. We're going to be driving assess route, so we are going. The examiner's just checked my eyesight. He's asked me to show me time questions, both of which I've managed to answer. He's asked me to get in the car and put my seatbelt on, make myself comfy. He's now just doing a very quick vehicle check again. He's just making sure that the vehicle looks legal to be able to be driven on the road. Alright. The weather today is very poor. We have snow flurries. It's kind of 0.5 degrees. Road is very slippery, lots of standing water in the road. So we're just waiting for the examiner to get into the car. So some of the XX noise you might hear is the windscreen wipers. Again, I've had to have the windscreen wipers on at the front and at the rear. So the examiner's asked me to drive on when I'm ready, so I'm going to check both blind spots. Make sure that there's nobody to benefit from the actions for a signal. There isn't anybody around us, so I'm not going to bother to signal. And then I'm just going to release the handbrake when safe to do so. Again, I've got to drive through some standing water. And I'm going to be turning right at the next roundabout, so it's the centre mirror, the right mirror signal upwards. Again, I need to give priority to those people on the right, so my speed is very slow. I'm going to go back to first gear. There isn't anybody coming, so quick look to the left as well to see those vehicles slowing down. Steer a course around the roundabout, get back in a straight line, check my centre mirror, my right mirror, increase my gas, change that gear and make sure my indicator's gone up. So speed limit on this road is 30. Again, it's pedestrian crossing ahead, so again just checking my centre mirror, my right mirror in good time, scanning across the pedestrian crossing just to make sure that it's safe to continue. Now there isn't anybody on the crossing, there isn't anybody looking like they're going to be crossing, and I'm just checking my centre mirror to make sure that I know there's a vehicle that's very close behind me. So the next set of traffic lights, the examiner's asked me to turn left, so it's my centre mirror, my left mirror, and I'm going to signal downwards. I've got overtaking parked cars here on the left hand side, so I'm just going to go centre mirror, left mirror to come back. The traffic lights have just changed to green, so I'm going to go back to second, clutch up really gently, and I'm doing approximately 10 to 15 miles an hour. Again, I'm just maintaining my road position, my foot's over the brake just in case the traffic lights change. Well, they haven't, so I'm going to go through, check my centre mirror, my right mirror, I'm going to get back into a straight line. I take the first road on the right, so centre mirror, right mirror signal upwards. Now the filter lane says that it's safe to go, so I can now proceed round, again staying approximately a metre's distance away from the cab, second checking my centre mirror, my right mirror, and then increasing the gas pedal. Now I've got parked cars on my left hand side, and the examiner's actually going to ask me to take the first road on the left. So centre mirror, right mirror to go round, and then centre mirror, left mirror signal downwards. Slowing the vehicle down, we're going to go back to second gear, clutch up before I start to steer. And this next road is Timber Street, and it's a one-way road. So I know that because I've got blue signs left and right of me. I've also got vehicles parked to the left and the right, both all facing the same direction. So we're in Timber Street, it's a one-way street. Got a vehicle emerging ahead of us, so just checking my centre mirror, my right mirror before slowing down. The examiner's asked me to turn right because I'm in a one-way street. It's the centre mirror, the right mirror signalling upwards, and because it's a one-way street I must keep the curb on my immediate right hand side. So again I'm slowing down, changing down, going back to first gear. I'm going to bring the clutch up to the biting point. It's completely blind junction to the right hand side, and the road that I'm driving into now is a two-way road. So I'm checking both my left and my right. As you can see I'm leaning forward to make sure that I can get really good visibility. And then I've got a potential meeting situation ahead, centre mirror, right mirror into the new road, make sure my signal goes off. So again, it's the reason why I haven't gone terribly fast. So centre mirror, left mirror, come back to the curb, and centre mirror, right mirror to come out again. Again, I'm not signalling to move the car out because there's junctions to my immediate right hand side. So the road now has cars parked on the left hand side, there's a van coming towards us. I'm doing approximately 20 miles an hour and I'm roughly a door's width away from both the side vehicles parked on my left and the van that's just parked to me on the right. So there's a junction ahead which the examiner's asked me to turn left at, so it's the centre mirror, the left mirror signal downwards. Again, I'm just getting rid of the majority of my speed, steering over to maintain a meter's distance to the curb. I'm going to push the clutch down, go back to first, bring the clutch up to the biting point. My right foot is over the brake just in case. The car is still very slowly moving forwards. It's now safe to move forward, so I'm going to proceed into the road. Centre mirror, right mirror as I exit, and then make sure that my steering is back in a straight line without having crossed my arms, and that it's safe to increase my gas, and that the indicator's gone off. Now we've got another speed bump ahead, so it's the centre mirror and the right mirror I'm slowing down, going over the speed bump in second gear, so clutch up. And then I've got to go through a speed change, so it's national speed limit sign, so it's centre mirror, right mirror, and then before I increase my speed. And because of the hazardous conditions on the road, as much as it says 60, that's actually the maximum speed limit. So I'm actually not going to do 60, and I'm heading out towards the district of Blaby sign, which is now immediately on my right hand side. I've now got a slightly elevated road path to my left, footpath to my left. Again, standing water, so I just need to make sure that my vehicle is nicely positioned. Warning signs suggesting that the vehicle needs to go slow around the next couple of bends. So again, I'm just going to check my centre mirror, my right mirror before changing the speed of the car. Like all I've done is taken my foot off the gas pedal. I'm only in fourth, I'm not in fifth because of the speed conditions. So I'm still doing 40, the weather's still very poor. I've got a footpath to my immediate left hand side. The car's behind me again, the car's not overtaking me. I've got more warning triangles ahead saying that there's a junction to my right hand side. I've had no instruction from my examiner, so I'm just going to assume that I follow the road ahead. Just making sure I know what's in my mirrors at all times. So the examiner's asked me to take the next road on the right, so centre mirror, right mirror signal upwards. Position just to the left of the centre line. Round I go, back into a straight line. Centre mirror, right mirror as I exit. So still a countryside lane, with some following signs down towards Blaby. So my speed is still 40, I'm still approximately a meter's distance from the curb. Still very poor visibility. Again, same green car has followed me through the mouth of the junction, and I'm going to change to fourth now because the road begins to go a little bit straighter, and I'm preparing to increase my speed. So my centre mirror, my right mirror before I increase my speed. So still doing 40, still got the same vehicle behind me. I have a footpath now to my immediate left hand side. Doesn't look like there's anybody on the footpath. I've warning triangles ahead suggesting that the road is going to bend to the right. So again, I'm just going to check my centre mirror, my right mirror just before it starts to bend. There's a speed change back to 30, so centre mirror, right mirror. I'm going to maintain my speed back down to 30, so I'm actually at 30 now. And then I'm going to take the next road on the left. So it's the centre mirror, the left mirror signal downwards.